Come with me to Stone Mountain, a mountain that's 825 feet tall right here in Georgia. But first, we need a Liap session, okay? When people question the blessings or the favor I had in the past, they sometimes do so with jealous eyes because they don't know the cost it is to become me. Let me ask you, can you leave your job, your loved ones, your profitable business, and just move to Georgia with nothing lined up, just on faith and no plan, all because you know you were supposed to be there? Or can you survive for years without a title, no motion, no applause, no validation, or in your eyes, another quote unquote achievement? See, I don't think so. Or look, here's another kicker. When you're in need of money, can you take the time to volunteer and serve with somebody else's business instead? Even though your business may be on pause or shoot, maybe not even existent. Or here's another one. Can you take an oath to be single for years? 4 years to be exact. Meaning you can't lay up and depend on a man. And baby, I live in a city of scammers, honey. Business owners and ballers that I am sure I could finesse to take care of me. But nope, that's not part of my story. But this is the plot. Have you ever been in a season where you were able to take all your friends on all expense trips, blessing people with $800 here, $500 there, to only having $15 in your account? Have you ever been in any of these situations and still feel like no matter what the uncertainty is, whether it's money, career, or navigating singleness, that you still have a wealthy life? I was forced to be a full-time entrepreneur. And sometimes I don't even know if I'm an entrepreneur. But I used to be a girl who didn't like change too much. But ironically, I had about 5 different career choices, been in and out of school for 14 years, have several different businesses and ventures, lived in 4 different states, and obviously very much so went through changes. But trusting God through every change, every relationship, every hurt, every uncertainty, and telling him yes has been the recipe of the favor that people sometimes don't get or be jealous of or take personal that they don't got it. After making this move to Georgia in obedience, I learned a lot about rest and just being. So much so, when I moved here, I didn't jump at all the invites that I got. I didn't care about being seen. I actually declined major opportunities to network because I know the season I was in. I went from not even interviewing in my hometown for jobs to not even getting a call back here in Atlanta. And just when I thought I was being forced into full-time entrepreneurship, I was told to even sit down with that and not work and just be. I was always taught, like, look, if you don't work, you don't eat. But I was in a season where I was not supposed to do anything. Almost 3 years later, even if I had $15 to my name and loads of credit card debt, I don't turn around back to what's familiar or what was comfortable, because I know I am loved still, which makes me trust the process. We don't like to suffer or suffer long, but I think that's sometimes the key to a successful life, being able to not have short-term validation, not to have quick rewards, but to truly go through the process, even though it's uncomfortable. This is the process that people don't get to see before the blessing. The process that makes you doubt your abilities and who you are and your identity. The process that led you, well, me, into a 6-month social media fast to study love and learn how to give more of it. Even though people was like, Chanel, you need to be promoting what you do. No. And I needed the money, okay? But this process showed me to stop ignoring the things that come easy to me, but to start exploring it and getting curious about it. Sometimes we ignore the simple things about us that we don't recognize that could be used. The process revealed that even my flaws have a story. That process revealed that my pain and my trials, past hurts from even people, have a purpose. My mistakes have a purpose. The moment when the movie Soul hits different because you realize just being is the thing.
Did it! I got the gig!
Loving what you do, loving the people around you, loving life, because life is for the living.
All this living really worth dying for?
We were not created to just simply exist, work until we die, and not live life or enjoy the people around us. So if you are looking for a sign to pause, here it is. If you're looking for a sign to leave unfamiliar, do the thing that you are scared of, that you know is going to reap fruit and benefits. Here it is. Do the thing that people are going to call you crazy for doing, but you know it's right in your spirit. Go on the adventure. Yes, traveling, of course, but the adventure of your life, where you take the risks that people are scared to take, where you carry the faith and hope that something in you is waiting for you to be you. All of you. Don't be scared of the journey. And this is coming from a person, again, that had the title, the money, to no money, no title, and even no man, and separated for a season. When those things didn't have power over me, I found my real purpose. The purpose that's not based on performance. My authentic purpose. To love and show others how to love. Love your life. Love the people in it. Love you. And because love is action, invest in your life by taking those risks. Invest in those you love by spending meaningful, even phone-free time with them. And invest in you by resting, reflecting, growing, glowing, praying, laughing, and having fun. Sometimes to appreciate what you have to lose it all. The money will forever live us. The business will forever live us. And a dollar that's not used is just paper. It's just sitting there on your counter, just looking at you. It's just a tool that is supposed to be used. Time is supposed to be the most limited and most valued resource. And we treat it like it's a penny. Invest your time wisely. Because when you reach the end of your life, you're not going to ask for your bag of money and possessions to be by your side. You're going to call on the people that you love. There's so many parents that I even know, just kind of being in a social work background, who spend all their lives being so busy trying to create a life for their children, give them the big house, all the toys, when their children just want to spend their life with their parents. They just want time. They just want their parents to play with them. And we trade the time for money. Because at the end of the day, on your deathbed, you will not ask for your money. You will ask for the people that you love. Even when people die, people always regret not spending more time with them. Why do we undervalue time so much? What are you doing with your time? Calculate it, and that's going to tell you what you value. There's a saying that I live by, and it says, you do not travel to escape life. You travel so life does not escape you. And the best part about climbing up Stone Mountain is that there were tough parts about it. And if you know, you know. You have to visit. But there's a part of the mountain, and it gets real. So real that the last time I took friends on a mountain, I actually had to push one up the mountain because she was about to fall out. Okay. But once you get to the top of the mountain, y'all, it's a reminder that you can do hard things. We seem to have forgotten that somewhere. We can do hard things. When you're on the top of the mountain, you realize how big the world is. Beyond your problems, beyond your doubts, beyond your fears. You remember how small your problems are to a big God that don't play about you. And this season, I am truly learning gratitude. And for this trip, as y'all can see, I'm being recorded. I was accompanied by one of my classmates. He's a military veteran who revealed that he was homeless to me. And I would have never guessed, and that reminded me of my journey. People would have never guessed when I had money or when I didn't, because I was the same. He told me he's been sleeping outside the school since last semester because he just wanted to make sure that school was his main focus and that he never had to worry about housing and transportation. So I took a chance and a risk on communal love, and I allowed him to stay at the house. So some days I allow him to stay the night and I feed him. And during this time, y'all, I was so stressed out about how God was going to magically pay my bills again, because this month was a little worrisome. And I started to stress, being out here in Atlanta for almost 3 years, and I've only worked for 8 months out of those 3 years. It's been a journey. But for some reason, this time, I got a little nervous. So in the moment I'm starting to worry about my own bills, I opened up my house to make sure somebody had a place to stay for the night, warm. When he got in my car, y'all, he took like this long moment to look outside the window. We was just on the highway. It's not like nothing was happening. But he was looking at the skyline and just was so amazed. I remember him saying, "Wow, Chanel, like, I don't remember the last time I got in the car to actually go somewhere." In that moment, I'm sure it probably changed my life. Because as I'm stressing about things that don't matter, things that I know God always come through for, here is somebody who was just happy to be in a car. So I said, okay, bet, we're going to Stone Mountain. Because sometimes, yes, we can't take all the 5-star vacations all the time. However, we can use what's in our hands. And Stone Mountain is free because I have the membership pass, okay? He was so excited and grateful, y'all. In the few weeks that I had him over, he never complained. He was so optimistic. He would take moments to dance or tell a joke. And here I am being dramatic because I thought God was not going to come through when he has always came through. And I know his love never failed. Me being the answer to somebody else's problem fixed mine. It was a reminder to stop calculating what I don't have and keep my eyes on what I do. Happiness is not some pursuit you chase. Happiness is a choice. He showed me that. My story has shown me that. And if you felt the love in this video and want to help my classmate with his basic needs like housing, I did make a GoFundMe for him. This is an opportunity to solve your own problem by helping solve somebody else's. I cannot wait to go on the next adventure with you all. So buckle up, because it may be a bumpy ride.